Hey everybody, happy Treadmill Tuesday. So picture it, November 27th, 2017. So I was wearing this exact same tank top and hat. It's been washed since then, I promise. Doing the same thing, sweating. I had literally just finished a 5-mile run. So today I had just finished 13. And so the commonality is this. The reason that was the first time I ever did Treadmill Tuesday was November 27th, 2017. And I was so scared to hit live on the Facebook button. But I did it because I was fundraising. I had just found out I was eligible for the Mass General Marathon team for the Boston Marathon. And I needed help. I needed to figure out a way to raise money for my team so I could run the Boston Marathon. So fast forward to today, here I am, and I'm gonna be talking about fundraising, but the interesting thing is, after that time, even though I started the Treadmill Lives for Treadmill Tuesday, I didn't even call it Treadmill Tuesday then. And one of the things that I said in that video, because of course I watched it, you could see I was scared, and I said, I wanted to make a video just to kind of share the journey, and also the reason behind the video was to inspire, to motivate, and hopefully get you to donate. So I'm here again, right here today, in the middle of a freaking pandemic, okay? So fundraising during a pandemic, which seems really callous and frankly unimportant, but this is not about me. This video is actually about my sister. And even though, like I said, it almost seems callous to be talking about fundraising during a pandemic, like I said, the reason I'm talking about my sister is because I am helping her fundraise for her charity team, because she is going to be running her first Boston Marathon. It's virtually, and it's in September, in 3.5 weeks. And I wouldn't have done this 13 miles if it wasn't for her. So I'm doing this for her, and you know, I have kept on with the Treadmill Tuesday with the intention of inspiring and motivating. And tonight I want to talk to you about the word grit. And the grit is the word that I have for my sister. I figured I would make it a little bit further before I started crying. So the definition of grit is an individual's perseverance and effort combined with the passion for a particular long-term goal. You want to talk about a long-term goal. So this is how this started. So my sister has come to watch me come out to Boston to watch and cheer me on and support me in 3 separate Boston marathons. We went there together. We've been there a total of 4 times, but she was there supporting me, specifically in 2018 when it was the most horrific weather ever. She didn't have one word of complaint. She just supported me. And so we have kind of made this our sister weekend, because we both have shared a passion for running together. And I said to her, you know, because I thought about it and I knew she could do it. And I said, if we could get you in on a charity team, would you run the Boston Marathon with me? And as soon as she said yes, she was screwed, because I am so stubborn. I went and I filled out an application for the Fearless 261 Marathon charity team, and they said yes. So when my sister called me last fall, this is fall of 2019, and said, so the good news is I'm on this charity team to run the Boston Marathon. She says, you didn't tell me we have to raise $9,000. And I was like, no problem. No problem, we'll fundraise, we'll get it done. So we started our training, and off we went. And then we know what happens. COVID hit. So we were making progress on our fundraising, starting to have some good times with it. Then all of a sudden, she had 3 jobs. in around March. That's when everything just kind of shut down. She had 3 jobs. All of them were service-oriented and were eliminated. Everything stopped except her training. So she never stopped training. My sister has been training for this race for 9 months straight because she believes, and she has already had so many people donate to her charity. She doesn't want to let them down. And she is sticking with this promise that she signed a contract that said she will raise all the money and she will do this event. She has been getting up. The good news is she now has 2 jobs. Maybe we need to get where she's working to streamline just to 1. But anyway, that just tells you how hard of a worker she is. She gets up before work and goes out and runs. Specifically finds a place where there's not a lot of people so she can be socially distant and doing the right thing for the right reason and the right charity. So, like I said, the amount of courage and resolve and the strength of character that she has shown throughout this process, I am so proud of her. And we didn't even run the freaking race yet. I'm going to be a hot mess. So what we are doing is the Boston Marathon initially postponed the race from April into September. They were hoping they were going to be able to have it. They had to make it virtual. So the date my sister has chosen is a weekend because she's now going to be working in a school system. So we are running virtually on September 12th. I was hoping to surprise her and fly out and run with her because I didn't want her first marathon to be running by herself. But I know she has enough grit that she can do it. She will do it. And just like we will be able to raise the rest of this money. How much money did you say? Oh, I was hoping you would ask. So she needs to raise $9,000. She has already raised $5,611. That means we only have $3,389 to raise from now in the next 3.5 weeks till September 12th. I did some math. I didn't just do this in my head. That's basically $135.50 a day and almost $1,200 per week. So I am going to post the link for her charity team right after I finish sobbing. Maybe it's because I just got done running. And anyway, I'm going to post the link to her charity team. And I'm going to keep doing updates on Treadmill Tuesday because, like I said, the idea, the inspiration for Treadmill Tuesday was born because I was raising funds for Mass General's marathon team in 2017. And with the idea to inspire, motivate, and hopefully get you to donate. But I want to leave you with this. My sister, who she and I both ended up running together back in 1991. She was a freshman. I was a senior in high school. It was the fall semester in our high school. And she went out for cross country because she wanted to do track in the spring and wanted to get in shape for it. I did cross country, not because I liked running. As a matter of fact, I hated it. I just wanted to get in shape for soccer in the spring. So that's when the two of us had our first time running together. And fast forward, here we are, and we still share a love of running. And as she said, we never would have known that cross country would have turned into both of us being able to sort of do the Boston Marathon together. So I don't know if we will ever get to do it together in Boston, but we're doing it this way. And it's memorable, that's for sure. So, like I said, Andrea, I'm proud of you. You're probably one of the grittiest people that I know. Thank you for inspiring me. And I hope that both of us sharing this message inspires other people to get out and exercise during this pandemic, whatever your form of movement may be. I'm going to be talking a lot more about that in these next 3.5 weeks. Again, I will post the link below. Anything you can do to help would be so appreciated, even if it's $5. If 20 people did $5, well, let's do the math there, right? So I know it's not the easiest time to be asking for this, but what I realized is that it's not about that. It's about honoring my sister and the work that she has been doing, which I am so proud of, for her getting her butt out there and doing the mileage. You know, I'll share this one last thing. In 2018, she had a stress fracture and wasn't able to run. And now she's been able to run for 9 months straight, but she's running in circles. We don't have a race to run for, but she's running in here. She's running for herself, and she is selflessly running for the other people that already started to donate for her program. She's finishing what she started, and for that, I am so impressed. And one of the last things that you'll see is written on her charity fundraising page is the Boston Marathon's tagline is "Finish Strong." And my sister said, just like for the pandemic and finishing strong, we have to keep moving forward, keep supporting each other, because we are all in this together. So thank you for listening from the start of Treadmill Tuesday, for supporting myself, for supporting my sister, and let's just keep supporting each other out there. It's a tough time, but maybe we could just keep trying to bring love, kindness, and compassion in the world and keep people running. So thanks again. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.